Right, look, guys, what's Sneaky? It's Emma. Today we're talking about the ones who lived. I've literally just finished watching it. Well, the first 3 episodes, and I think that's where we're going to cut off. And then next week we'll talk about episode 4, 5, and 6. So stay tuned for the final part of the ones who live next time. But yeah, this time 1, 2, and 3. First time watching. Admittedly, the UK got this quite a long time later than the America, and Americans kind of spoiled the show a little bit with the ending and Rick's hand getting chopped off. Also, shout out to me wearing Rick's coat because I think like it's necessary to happen. I feel like I should be wearing this right now for this review, so I'm doing that. But I've seen a lot of hate for this series from the 3 episodes that I've watched so far. Really enjoying this show. Really enjoying it. Now, I've watched the main show for the first time. I'm currently on series 5 of Fear of the Walking Dead and reviewing it. Reviewing it on the channel. So them reviews should be out already. And I watched World Beyond. And I watched the Dow Dixon show. This one and Dead City are the only ones left I need to go for. Really. And honestly, this might be my favourite spin-off so far. I think Daryl Dixon is a really good contender, but I'm really enjoying this a lot. And I get that a lot of people are hating this, but I'm loving it. And I'm yet to see Dead City. That might top this. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. And I've also got the Negan bat there as well. Shout outs all done. Let's get on to the review. So, we see episode 1 with Rick, episode 2 with Michonne, and then we get Michonne and Rick together by episode 3. That's kind of how this has been laid out, and I think it works quite well. So with Rick's attempts to try and escape this place, he chops off his arm at one point to literally try and get an escape going. You know, when he's been writing notes to Michonne, even though she's not going to get there. His sanity's kind of losing it a little bit in certain ways and losing who he was because what this place has done to him, and him having visions of meeting Michonne in the real world, the world before the zombies, basically. That's what we've kind of seen glimpses of him doing. And we've also seen the woman that brought Rick here, who I can't remember the knife for the life of me. The one with the crap haircut. Or as Rick says, the one with the shit haircut. Fair play to them. She's basically the one who brought Rick here. And she plays a sort of vital part in World Beyond, I think she was in for a bit. I thought she died in that. I can't really remember. Obviously, if this takes place after it, then she did not die. But do I think she will die in this? Yes, I do. I think Rick's promise of, not today, not tomorrow, I'm going to kill you, that he did to Negan, I think he can't let that slide twice. He said that to her, and I think he's going to fulfill on that promise. But this society, Rick had a friend there he was talking to, and the rules. We've kind of learnt the A's and the B's and what that is. And I found that interesting, this society. I was learning a lot more about it because we have been building up for this for a very long time in the spin-off shows and the main show of what this society is. And yeah, it was interesting to see. And then when the events happened and he bumps into Michonne, that was cool. That was nice. And of course they cut it there and you're like, God damn it. Then we can get on to episode 2. But we have an important character that's helped Rick throughout this, and some reason sees Rick as an interesting character, and the other female character who Rick's been involved with. As soon as this main character who's been helping Rick dies, she kind of takes over that mantle, which we see in episode 3 is causing a lot of problems. But episode 2. Michonne's story was really done well. And it just made me think of how much I'm struggling with World Beyond and how much I was struggling with Fear of the Walking Dead. The characters didn't feel real enough. I didn't care and get invested as much. But I'm not offending anyone, hopefully, when I say this. The dwarf actor, I'm not sure of his name, so I'm just describing him so you know who I'm on about. He was really fun. He was really interesting, and a lot of interest, and I cared for him, where I didn't with other characters from the Walking Dead spin-offs. From the main show, yeah, he could fall flat, but within the spin-offs, he's a really strong character who I instantly fall for. And I also fall for the woman that was pregnant, and the other guy was naff. He didn't really have much to do. But when the airplanes drop the bombs on them, and they're literally choking in the green gas, and it's destroying their lungs and burning, and just seeing them turn into zombies, it just sucked, because you just, throughout one episode, the character development and the interest and Michonne's connection with these guys really worked. And when Michonne had to then kill them as a zombie, it was tough watch. Of course, then, yet again, one character survived, and yet again, describing him, hopefully it's not offending anyone, the dwarf actor, and Michonne had a very good connection, and he helped Michonne try and continue her journey with Rick. He said, you should go back home, you should do this, but I'm going to do this with you if you continue on. And I respect that fully. Sadly, he gets killed and shot instantly towards when she finds Rick, which then pulls Michonne technically even more closer to Rick, really. But even on his deathbed, he was like, you trust him, you know he's still the same character, and stuff like that. That was kind of nice. And that's what I really think episode 2 is the strongest episode out of all the 3 episodes that I've watched so far, I feel. Episode 2 was just really good. Episode 3 now. Michonne has now been embedded within the group. Rick's kind of pulled some strings to get her to continue living, stay in the society, because she could have easily got killed off multiple times. And yet again, that woman that took over from Rick's friend, and she is now in high position, and she's kind of causing problems and tried to kill Michonne like 2 or 3 times in this episode. It's actually crazy. And Rick's but all the times like, if you do it, I'm gonna kill you. It's like he's on it. He's like, he's protecting Michonne. He's trying to get Michonne to escape, and he thinks he's done it. And Michonne's like, I'm not leaving without you. So then it brings her back, and then she joins this group, and then she gets too cocky, and of course that woman's kind of getting a bit jealous, I feel. But also the rules in this place is insane. How much there's obstacles to get through. It's actually insane how many obstacles Rick and Michonne have to deal with, and the different characters that are following these rules are causing consequences and problems. It's just crazy how much rules there is. But of course, the nods and info of Kyle and Judith, that's it. Judith, Kyle, and Alexandra, the place, the new society and stuff. That was really cool. The Easter eggs, the little references there and stuff. That was nice. And also, Rick doesn't know he has a son, which is interesting. Michonne's trying to keep that as a surprise for him, like a nice surprise, I guess she will. But I think it'll get revealed before she can get to the end. But yeah, anyway, anywho, 8 out of 10. I think this is a brilliant start. Halfway point of the series, actually. There's only 6 episodes, which sucks. But I wish there was more. 3 episodes in, 8 out of 10. Fully invested in where we're going to go. Obviously, I've kind of seen spoilers, so I do know. I'm pretty sure the base blows up, and I do know Rick goes head to head with that main guy, the old dude that's like basically like high general position. And I also do know who Rick gets the hug and sees Judith and his other son and stuff. So that's been spoiled for me, so thank you, America. But honestly, I'm still enjoying this, even if I know the spoilers that have happened. I'm interested to see the woman with the haircut and how that's going, because that keeps popping up. But yeah, really enjoying this. Join me next time for my thoughts and opinions on The Ones Who Live, the final part now. We'll see you guys then. And I will do the Dead City and Fear of the Walking Dead and stuff, continuing with that sort of reviews. So stay tuned for more Walking Dead stuff. Of course, do Marvel, Doctor Who, Rick and Morty, really space to be for geek like me. So join, subscribe. I'll see you guys in another video soon. Have a nice day.